So if it didn't come so easily tonight, is it what they were doing, or was you just got out of sync, or just missing shots, or what?
I mean, they played real hard, for real. It was bad the whole game, real aggressive. They had athletes. You know, they just came ready to play. Came off a big-time loss versus Nebraska. So they came in, they prepared very well. Got to give them a lot of credit.
Yes. Do you think you were ready to play?
I mean, yes and no. We got outworked. I wouldn't say that we didn't. They worked very hard. We just came prepared, ready to play.
They seemed to get to a lot of loose balls that you didn't get to, especially when they got close. They could almost sense they could upset you.
I mean, I don't know about that, but they felt that way. They felt like we could give them a battle. And the game was tough, but we came together and fought through.
How is it playing against a team? They obviously wanted to run their offense and eat as much clock as they could. Is that, I don't know, frustrating is the word, or how is it to play against that?
I mean, yeah, it is frustrating because you can't get a lot of deflections. You know, you can't be in the passing lanes. You're doing a lot of standing. But that's when it comes, when the clock gets late, you got to box out, get a rebound. And they had a lot of second chance opportunities.
Figure you're going to see a lot more teams do that too. Try to do that. No. Why not?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. From last year, they didn't do that last year.
I just mean because it seemed to work to an extent tonight.
I mean, that's what the other teams would do. I can't really answer that question.
Gary, what did it mean to have Jacob Evans step up the way he did tonight?
It was big, you know, for him to come in and, you know, hit those tough shots for us. You know, so clutch and being calm and poised. It was really big for us.
Troy, could you tell he took it to the rim twice, made one, got fouled? Could you tell he was getting into that being aggressive mode where you'd look for him?
Yeah. Jacob's a good player. You know, we know he got a good shot. He can knock down shots, and that's what the scouting report is. He can shoot. So, you know, coaches try to tell him, or we try to tell him, you know, give him a hard shot, fake, get to the bucket. You like 6'5", 6'6". You know, take the contact, score at the rim, attack the basket. He's starting to understand.
Gary, you guys have had a lot of blowouts this year, obviously. Not really close, maybe for a half at Bowling Green. When it's still close there late, what's going through your mind when they're like within 5 points with, I don't know, 6-8 minutes to go?
Just staying together as a team, you know, still trying to execute our stuff offensively, defensively. You know, man, we just, you know, stick it out, you know, become more aggressive when it comes down to it, because, you know, they were more aggressive than us early on. You know, like Troy said, they coming off of a loss to Nebraska, so they was, you know, really getting after it those last couple minutes when they were real close.
Is it good for you guys to have a game like that, a closer game before you go and play like in Nebraska?
Yeah, this game definitely brought us together, you know, as a team, as a family, because the game was close. You know, first time we had coach, you know, actually get in our back, you know what I'm saying, tell us what it really was and how we handled it. Regardless of what he said, you know, we came together. When the game got rough, no matter what he said, when we walked on the court, you know, the 5 players said something and just brought us back in.
And Troy, people will say that basketball is a make or miss game. You guys started making shots at the end. How important do you think that was, just to kind of find the range and start making shots and kind of put this team away?
That gives you confidence, a lot of confidence. You know, shots wasn't falling early. The game was close in the first half. And then, you know, towards the end of the game, you start hitting shots. The crowd starts getting into it. The team starts getting into it. The bench start getting into it. That makes you want to just get another stop and come down, hit another shot. And, you know, doing that at the end of the game just built our confidence, you know, that we're never out of a game. The game's not over until it's 0 on the clock.
When we were in Orlando, I asked you about this year. You said you learned to do this last year, taking over when the game's on the line, late in the shot clock. You think you did that tonight? After Jacob got you going, you kind of took over.
Yeah, today was a start to that. You know, just being aggressive, you know, attacking. We wasn't hitting shots that we normally hit, so we had to figure out a different way. The bigs were getting trapped. That means the guards were always on the closeouts. You know, beat them on the closeout, attack 2, and then pass it out. See if we knock a shot down. If they don't help, find something different. Just how the game went today.
Thanks, fellas.